Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show. Me, your host Sean. Today we're talking about penny stocks, some larger cap stocks, and about YouTube. Every time YouTube does a upgrade, something mucks up with the settings. I'm sorry, John, but I had to change the settings back because all the comments were wiped out when I changed them so you could get your notifications. YouTube did an upgrade, so some of you weren't getting notifications. Anyone who has parental control on their Wi-Fi or on their devices won't get notifications because I'm not clicking the content is made for kids. But if I do click the content is made for kids, then no one can comment. So it's,
but I know
you have to kind of decide which is better. You guys need to contact me, ask me questions, and ask me which stocks you want me to look into. So I do apologise. I understand it's difficult. You know, you want your parental control on. Anyway, we're going to move on with the show. Eat on pharmaceuticals. Said before how Trump's executive orders bringing pharmaceuticals into US hands would benefit some of these companies, and I think this is one of them. Now, BioKey. I think this is one that's been beat down a bit. It's waiting on some good information. They should be getting some information soon. And to tell the truth, with it's one of these that it could either go further down or it'll go up, but these ones are going to be like 50-50. So now we move on to Bausch Health companies. Now this isn't a penny stock, but it is linked to Eon Pharmaceuticals. When Eon goes up, Bausch tends to, purely because they tend to process their and manufacture some of their drugs. So it might be worth looking into it. And we have artificial intelligence technology solutions. Again, one that has been it rises on good information. It's been beaten down, and they should be doing a new press release soon. Sunkist Industries. I'm trying to run through this. Sorry. Again, one that runs up on good news, and they should be releasing something soon. Clsk Corporation, another one that's been beat down and I think is worth looking into. Alternate Systems. This is one that hasn't been beat down, it's risen, but I just think it's one that can rise a bit further. Now a gold one for you guys. It's Gold Mining Inc. This one, I like the company. Now, don't worry about the price because, you know, its volume is low. It's got very low amount of shares on the market. Now, when gold was at a low, the company went out and bought up a load of other resources. Sorry about the background noise, I am outside, so that is the risk. And they then brought up all these resources on the cheap, and as he says, it's cheaper than going and exploring, and a lot less risk. See here, total liabilities 2.6 million, and current assets 6.8 million. So their financials are fine, and to tell the truth, whether gold's hit its high or not, this is still one is a good investment. You've got room for it to dip, and if you're going to hold it long term. But personally, I think there's still a bit of wiggle room. I go into silver purely because there's less. Silver has more room to run. Now, Contura Energy. This is one that I think can really go places. It's come down from $31 to $4. Now, its earnings wasn't that bad, but you know what it's like these days. If you don't have perfect earnings, then it's got 1.6 billion liabilities and total assets 2.3 billion. So I think that's one to look into. Now we go away from penny stocks into Datadog. Now look, let's talk straight. Datadog is sunk like a stone. Now, as I said, if it starts trading sideways, then, which it looks like it is, then we pick it up. Still a good company, still worth it. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate. And if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Here's one I spoke about recently, Sensonics. It's gone up a little bit since then, but I still think it's worth going into. It's like Livongo or Abbott. Abbott is the #1 sensor maker. Then you've got Livongo that makes the sensors and other things. We've seen what happened with Livongo. Now, the thing is, I know someone who uses one of these sensors. I've asked them questions and they said, well, Abbott's the winner outright when it comes to these sensors. And I said, yeah, but how long do these sensors last for? They said 2 weeks. I've gone, but the Sensonics ones last for 90 days. They've gone, oh well, be better because you won't have to keep taking them off and on. And they said, but I'd need to look into it more. So I think what they need to do is they need to get the marketing out there, and if they spend some money on marketing, they could go places. ST Microelectronics. Now, with semiconductors, everyone goes on about all the big names. This is one that I think can be a big name. The dividend isn't worth worrying about. The earnings date is. Now, I think this is a company that can go places. Now, along with Taiwan Semiconductor. Now, everyone does talk about Taiwan Semiconductor, but it's already had a run up. I think there's still room to move, but the problem with it is how much more room. I think it could still move, it could still hit 100, but as I said, I do like STM a bit more. Now, there's rocket companies we spoke about before. Anything under 30 I think is a buying opportunity. It's innovative, it's undervalued because people don't like mortgage companies, but they don't just do mortgages, they do life insurance, they do all types of insurances as well, and I think it's a buy. Now, to tell the truth, I think people are missing the trick with this. Anyway, I picked some up myself. I will see you in the next video. See you later. Stay safe, stay savvy, stay invested. Goodbye.